Okay,
All
we're
right.
live.
Yeah.
You go. I just did a live, so you.
All right. Welcome everyone to the Confused Wanderer and Esoteric Atlanta. I think we're streaming this to get on both. Yeah. And eventually we're going to bring Lou to the board. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and start asking those in the comments. And, you know, sometimes Lou has their own agenda where they want things to head. And we don't necessarily come up with any directions before we sit down because we leave that up to Lou.
Yep. I've got my chat opened here. Todd has his chat so we can see your questions here because the way the camera is angled, it's hard for us to see it on the board. So
yeah.
What are you? Yeah.
I'm just looking because mine for some reason is not loading. I'm gonna reload and see.
Hey Jenny. Welcome. Oh, well, while we're waiting, do you want to talk about members only?
Yeah. So did we have that scheduled already? I haven't put it up.
I have a members only for my channel for 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. We're going to talk about the I Ching, that kind of stuff.
Oh, right.
Just to get to know you. And then we're thinking about 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, possibly doing members only on your channel.
Yeah. Okay. So yes. So this Saturday at 2 p.m. on the Confused Wanderer, we're going to do the members only private channeling with Lou, where Lou can take all of your private questions, and those questions, you know, those could be personal questions, and those questions will, that live will only be accessible to members during the channeling, and after when we archive it, you'll be able to access that video if you're a member of the channel. So if you're not already a member and you're interested in asking Lou your personal questions, then please become a member through the Confused Wanderer, and you'll get notifications when we do. So what we're thinking is that once a month, towards the first Saturday of each month, if it works out with scheduling, our intentions are to do the members only live channeling with Lou the first Saturday of every month. And so also, if you're a member and you can't make a live members only channeling with Lou, you can always email to confusedlittlewanderer@gmail.com. You can email me the questions, and we'll make sure that we bring those to Lou during our members only. But with that being said, also we're going to be doing, you know, tons of work with Lou publicly that you don't have to be a member to see. So yeah. So Lou suggested we did a members only to keep people's make sure that people's questions, identities are kept private.
Yeah, Lou gets, and I could feel it on the board when people ask too personal questions. Can you feel it? There's like a hesitation where they're trying to figure out like how to respond.
Yeah.
Without giving too much information out publicly.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Minnesota.
For some reason, I'm sorry. For some reason, it looks like that you have more.
Because this is my channel, it's your channel.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 different chats happening.
Yeah.
Welcome, Rhonda just became a new member for me.
Cool.
Yeah. So Todd is a proficient I Ching reader. So we were thinking for like the members only, we would do all sorts of different different types of divination, and not many people are familiar with the I Ching.
Right.
And I really like the I Ching.
Yeah. So I would give a crash course in the I Ching and how I use the I Ching. We were talking about it, you know, before with Lou, and I was talking about how, you know, there are all these really confusing ways that you can, like, intricate ways you can use the I Ching, but I figured out sort of a way that sort of distill it down and to understand it in very simple terms.
Yeah.
And it's a really powerful form of divination. And also, for me, it's not just a form of it. Once you use it for a while, it's not just a form of divination. It's also a way that you can look at patterns that unfold within the physical world, and to see how there's many things that can fit within those patterns. And so
it gives you probabilities. Like it doesn't tell you what to do with situations. It gives you, like, if you do this, this is the outcome, or this is the outcome.
But also, but also it breaks it down in that you can find yourself within 64 different situations within your life. And it's sort of cool to see that you can, when you sort of fit in that situation and you understand you're within that situation and what your choices are. So, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we're gonna yeah, we do have free will. So that's why the I Ching, that's what I love. One of my new subscribers.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
We do. That's why I like the I Ching, is because it doesn't necessarily tell you what to do.
Right.
It just kind of coaches you on the situation.
Yeah. And it shows you in a way the different probabilities when you make certain decisions, and you can head, what would happen if you head in this direction or that direction. Yeah.
So for the new people, Todd, before you get on the board, I know a lot of our regulars, and I know, Todd, you're creating a video on terms that we use so people can understand it. But I know I have some new people who are joining us who just got off my last live. So who is Lou, and what template are we using when we talk to Lou?
What template are we using?
Law of One.
Right. Yes. And so a lot of the terminology we use when we talk to Lou is taken from what they call the raw material, or the Law of One, which is channeling work that was done many years ago by Don Elkins. And during the raw channeling, raw really helped to break down sort of the course that a soul makes during its evolutionary path. And so through the raw material, we understand that we're in third density right now, the density of choice. And just like in third density, we're sort of the keepers and the helpers of second density plants and animals, and we help them through our care, love, and attention. We help them. Yeah, we envelop them, and we help them to evolve. And so also with third density, we have fourth density, which it breaks into two different sections of service to self or service to others. And service to others helps third density to evolve.
So to service to self, but more for their own selfish needs.
Exactly. That's why I'm not saying that they help. I mean, I'm not even.
They're here too. So basically, fourth density, it's split. Third density is the last stop where we're together, and the fourth density would be like demons, whereas positive would be, or service to others would be like angels.
Right.
We call them Lizzies. That's our kind of our pet name
for service to self.
For service to self. And I love the Law of One because it's a template that can work into any belief system. And it really, if you study the Law of One, it really helps you understand what is going on right now in our world, and the different friction. Especially, we just did the Gypsy Rose live. Like, it helps you kind of understand like why this is relevant to our understanding of like the choices we have to make in third density. And so we started, out of desperation, we pulled up a spirit board, not this one. And we just started talking one day, and we picked up this entity named Lou, who is service to others, fourth density. And Todd and I, for a long time, it was just us, and like so many things that Lou said was going to happen happened.
Right.
A lot of clarity. Our relationship has gotten stronger. And Lou, even though Lou is fourth density service to others, as many of the OG people will tell you, they're sassy. And as what the last shows did he say, we really want to help people with their evolution of their souls, but we also like to talk shit about the Lizzies too.
Yeah, and I'll also sit down to talk shit about the Lizzies. So to understand a little bit clearer is that when we talk to Lou is what they call a social memory complex. And so when you get to fourth density in your service to others, fourth density, you graduate into fourth density service to others, then you start to pool your consciousness together with other souls that are also in fourth density service to others. And when you pool your consciousness together, you're basically taking all of your past experiences from every density, and you're offering those experiences over to the whole, because there's no longer any veil. So there's no longer any secrets. And so you pool your consciousness in together. And so you all share, in a way, you still have individuality, but you also share your consciousness, and all that pool of consciousness and experiences coalesces together in what they call an oversoul. And so when we're speaking with Lou, the reason why you hear we call them they is because we're talking, in a sense, to millions of service to others souls.
Yeah.
But it's hard to understand it in third density terms, but it's never just one soul. It's the oversoul created by all of the consciousness of all those souls. And so that's an important thing to understand, the difference between service to self, service to others, because service to self, they
individuate.
Right.
So if you get one name on the board, that's just that's like Lu is LU, and that's the vocal toning, the vibrational frequency of fourth. Like Om is the vibrational frequency of third. We've gone throughout Ra 6.
Yeah.
So one of my new subscribers, NH Birkenstock asks, how do we know it's not dark? We're going to get into that because even Lu has said specifically in other past readings, it's okay to have discernment. They're not asking you to believe. And we'll show you how we make sure we do it every time we get on the board, and we make sure it's.
And one thing you have to understand is that when you move beyond third and you get to fourth and the veil is taken away, there's no secrets ever.
Yeah, they can't lie.
You can't hide anything. You see all. Lu will say we see all. But also when fourth density is in contact with third, like we're in contact with Lu, they can't lie. And so we always go through a confirmation process. And so if we were to get a demon,
which we have. When we first started,
the first time we got on the board, we experienced that, and they told us straight up who they represented. And so that was a good lesson to see that they couldn't lie to us. They had to tell us exactly who they were, talk to them for just a very short period of time. They left. Lu came in. We asked Lu who they serve, who they are. And so we go through this confirmation process, and there could just be no trickery there.
Yeah, and you feel it, like like Lu. For people who've been here before, Lu will make you laugh and make you cry at the same time. They're very kind, but they're also funny.
It's tough love,
and they're tough love, and they're not. They don't go into a lot of bullshit, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, should we get into it?
Yeah, sure.
Hello? I'm asking Lu because Lu goes really fast sometimes. I know it's hard for the viewers. So we're going to ask Lu to go a little slower. Last time we did that, Lu went real slow as a joke. So, all right. So, hello? Who do we have? Same Lu we've been speaking to. Are you service to others? Are you here for unconditional love of others? So before we go on, so that's basically how we started, because they can't lie. So if they can't lie, then they have to be honest about being, and Lizzie can't, the demons can't lie either because of consent. They can manipulate, but they can't lie.
And another thing is that I feel like if we ever got a Lizzie on the board and they tried to impersonate Lu, we'd be able to tell immediately, because the way that Lu moves,
yeah,
very hard to fake.
We feel when Lu, so. Yeah. All right, Lu. Yes. Oh, are you referring to my? Okay. Oh, that's another thing too. If I figure it out, he'll say yes. He said, "You ding 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 gypsy." So if you missed my last episode with Gypsy, Lu just confirmed some stuff.
What was that Lu confirmed that? Oh, you were
that
right. Right. Oh, right. Yeah.
Was right. Is there any more that I can you can say? No.
Yeah.
Because of free will. Yes.
Yeah.
So we just have to research.
Right.
Okay. All right. Do we have backup before we get into new questions? Do we have backup questions from people?
Yeah, I've got some. Let's see. They're sort of lengthy, but here, hold on one second. Let me shut that down. All right. So, Chun has a question. She wanted to know about the best place to scatter ashes, either at the
anywhere. Oh,
whoops.
Not there. So the person's not there. So anywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Okay. And
so the scattering of ashes. So he's saying the scattering of ashes is more for you.
Yeah.
Because the person's not there anymore.
Right.
So it's just property.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's more for you.
So it's not necessarily going to affect the soul of the person that's deceased.
Soul gone. Soul couldn't care less.
Oh, okay.
The soul's gone. couldn't
Right.
care less. It's
Yeah.
about you finding that closure. So wherever you need, like if you need
Yeah.
to go to a place that the person was close to do it,
Yeah.
to find that closure,
Uh-huh.
it's a more, so you're saying it's more of a healing process for the people, the soul still left in nature.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What is a truth that feels heavy but will soften us?
No, nature and the soul. That you're not your nature.
Oh, right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I know that's why you go through the ego death with yoga, because you realize like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not Bryce. Like I'm just Bryce right now.
Right.
So what does that mean? Like when this body dies, is that finality? Well, it's finality for this body,
For
but
that personality.
but that
and
personality-
what that collected and
but
yeah.
the soul, no, the soul
Right.
couldn't care less. You know, like the soul's on to the next ride. That makes sense.
Yeah. This would be a question that that sounds like me asking it. When can we rest? When can rest be productive outside of sleep at night?
LOL. When you're sick.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all, folks. Okay. What is the most detrimental medical advice often given to people?
Oh. Not considering karma.
Oh, right.
So I guess we need to explain karma deeper. So karma isn't like something happens to you because you've been bad.
Right.
Karma is just cause and effect. Like
Yeah.
we make things bad or good. And so anything that happens to us medically or whatever is a part of karma. And our soul has planned that, correct? Yeah, our soul has planned that. And it's a learning experience.
Could you say that disease arises from the lack of attention of a specific, the lack of putting energy towards working out certain karmas? Like they get stuck in our yes, no. I mean, I guess karma, part of your karma could be getting a certain type of illness.
But I think
also,
it's deeper than that.
yeah,
I don't think it's just like you're being punished.
It's almost, no, I know.
deeper.
It's like, sometimes I think that disease can arise from stagnant karma, meaning like you're being stubborn about, no, okay.
No. Oh, that makes sense. So sometimes it's just about facing mortality.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
the soul needs like a weaker body that struggles more.
Or for some random disease to come up and just
to make them face the reality that the body is temperamental,
right,
and temporary.
So, but how? So the medical industry is not recognizing that that's a thing.
Yeah, no, they don't.
But if they did recognize that was a thing, then how could they resolve it?
Well, I can't say that on YouTube, Lou. Oh, that makes sense. So big,
Yeah.
this stuff,
Yeah.
would go bankrupt.
Oh, right.
And service to self would lose their LUCH.
Right.
So service to self, the establishment, the Illuminati can't let people know that.
Because what is it at the end of the day? Most random disease that comes up in people is due to karma.
It's karma.
Right.
Yeah.
But then there's like the accidents where they need stitching up.
Well, that's also karma too.
Well, that is true, but right. But it seems like that's a little easier to address than these obscure.
Well, and I think it's important. I think it's important for the service to self to keep our body like make us think it's out of our control.
Oh, right.
When
Yes.
literally your soul has created this experience. It's the Shakti.
And could most of the issues, the karmic related diseases, be solved through exercise and sun exposure?
Oh, yeah, unless it's your end, like your natural end.
Right. Yeah.
Like unless that's the way your soul decided to exit the ride.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I got to ask this and let Lou deal with it. What is on the dark side of the moon?
He goes, LOL, what dark side?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain more, Lou?
No. Okay. Wait.
Wait.
Okay. All right. I like when they say wait. Let's see. Oh, okay. Question is about autoimmune disorders.
Trauma.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's answers it all. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense because I struggle with autoimmune stuff.
Yeah.
So it's trauma.
And that is so prevalent because so many people have experienced trauma in some way or
Yeah.
another.
Well, and think about it. So autoimmune
living
is
within
the
the
immune
system.
system is attacking itself instead of
Yeah.
attacking an exterior thing.
Uh-huh.
What happens when you've been emotionally abused? You start silencing yourself.
Right.
You start, gaslighting yourself.
Uh-huh.
You go into depression, anxiety. So the body is responding to the thoughts of the mind.
Right. Yeah. So psychosomatic
Mhm.
sort of disease brought on or issues brought on. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Kate. Absolutely.
General question. There are people with popular platforms using copper rods to ask questions to the spirits. Lou says, LOL.
It's the same as a pendulum.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
the
So
same
it's all.
as
It's,
no.
so it's
It's
all.
what they think. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all bullshit.
For those who are new, Lou says don't use pendulums. It's not
Yeah. Now don't use dowsing rods
down
either.
rod. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. It's
Right,
reading
yeah.
you. It's not
Uh-huh.
reading anything else but you.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I've got some questions too, but I'll let you go first.
No, go ahead.
Let me go back and look. Guys, and sorry if we missed anybody. We're not trying to miss anybody. It just goes by kind of fast sometimes. I know somebody asked about the storms. So can we ask about the storms? Like we got hit. Is there anything you want to tell us? Oh, so it's both nature and control.
Yeah.
So we call them weather witches. So it's both.
Yeah.
It's a combination of the two.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kristen wants to know, is it bad that my poor golden retriever had to have intestinal surgery? No.
No.
Oh, vets are typically really good people, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's general, but my dad's a vet. You wouldn't. Yeah. No, you're good. You're poor vet. I mean, your poor dog. Give him love.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lou's saying you love your dog.
Yeah.
You cared for your dog. You bring your dog to the vet to protect your dog. That's all done in love and service to your dog.
Right.
So you're good. You're good, Kristen.
Someone wants to know about, I'm not sure. So would someone ask this person for help? Am I crossing any free will when I make stuff for doctors as they are asking me directly? I'm not sure.
Wait, can you say that again?
Because
Someone asked me to help. Well, I think I can say if you're giving help to the person who asked them, then no. But I think if they haven't asked for your help, then yeah, you are crossing boundaries of free will. Is that correct, Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So you have to respect, for the people who are new, Like we have to respect free will.
Yeah, there's just new age viewpoint that you should always send like love and light and healing out to everyone on the planet, but people didn't ask for that.
That's service to self.
Right.
That's you selfishly inflicting your will onto somebody else.
Yeah.
I can't say that word. The Yahtzees for the greater good.
Right. Yeah.
It's the same thing the Yahtzees did. Yeah.
So
you have to have people's permission. If people ask you for help, you give them help. Like we say in yoga, don't interrupt anybody's karma.
Right, because you can interrupt someone learning, and you could interrupt someone learning valuable lessons
that their soul wanted to learn.
Right. Yeah.
And you don't know that soul's path. So that's what Lou has really, if someone asks you to pray for them, pray for them. If somebody asks you for help, give them help. But don't give people help or pray for people if they haven't asked for it.
Right.
Let them live there. Let them, be free. That's part of being free.
Yeah, because like we had talked about this in another channeling about people starving in the world and how do we end world hunger, and Lou helped us to remind us that those souls chose that life, and so they don't need saving.
Yeah, and and that's one thing India does well, because they respect the paths that people like from whatever caste you're in, they respect it, because that's the path the soul had chosen for lessons to refine the soul. Remember, this life isn't forever. And so we can't overstep our boundaries, even if we think it's for the betterment of that person. We don't know what that person's soul agreement is. And so we have to be respectful of that and let them live their lives.
Right.
Yeah. So do you have, I got more diffuse.
Can I ask a question about healing trauma, or should I wait until Saturday? That's up to you.
It's up to you. If it's too personal, Lou won't answer. He'll wait for Saturday, but or he might answer generally speaking, which he does sometimes when the questions are really personal. So he doesn't.
Here's one that I missed. What do the biologics use to treat autoimmune to the body on a spiritual or physical level? Open.
I think that's a nuanced question.
Yeah.
Like I had a lot of great arthritis stuff with my doctor. And sometimes the way I kind of see it, and this is not Lou, this is me, Western medicine does have its place. It does have a place where it can be valuable. And sometimes pain management can be a good thing while you're working on it. Because if the body is in too much pain, then there can't be a whole lot of focus, right? And so sometimes pain management. So I guess it depends. There's so many different autoimmune. Some are more serious than others. And so I think it depends more on what is it, lupus? Sometimes there needs to be organ transplant. So it depends on,
Sharma, you arrived, I guess, after we already asked your questions, but you sound just like me. You'd love to just take a nap. But Lou said that the only other time you should be napping or getting extra rest outside of your normal sleep patterns at night is if you're sick. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, I even asked that in my head.
Yeah. What's that?
He said notice disassociations.
No what?
Notice.
Oh, notice disassociations.
Like what do you do to try to disassociate from something, which we do subconsciously. Like most of the time we don't even realize we're disassociating.
Yeah.
Some people might eat. Some people might
drink. So could you say that even though people aren't taking naps, they're also engaging in things that are just as detrimental as a nap, and you're saying that's why you're mentioning disassociation. So Lou is pointing out, even if you're not taking a nap, maybe you should start noticing on times during the day, activities you engage in that are disassociating you. Because, and why is disassociation so detrimental?
It separates you from your work.
And when the separation happens, what does that open you up to?
More karma.
Oh.
Oh, he wants Bryce Sutra. So there's a Yoga Sutra. I was actually thinking that, Lou. I guess, yeah, Lou read my mind.
Yeah.
There's a Yoga Sutra. And I can't remember exactly what it says. I'm paraphrasing. That when you give into like lethargy, you give into like these like, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It will snowball. Because the body craves comfort.
Right.
The mind actually, it's not the body. The mind creates comfort.
Yes.
And so what might be like one day you do something to disassociate for a bad day, you say it's just for today, and then all of a sudden you're finding excuses to disassociate. I think that's how a lot of like alcoholism is created.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? So we're not supposed to nap. No, Lou gets he says kids need to nap, and when you're sick, you need to nap.
Yeah, but aside from that, no napping, no avoiding disassociating.
Or if you work at night. So he's saying like if you have a night shift that you work, make sure you're,
right.
That's the natural sleep cycle then.
Yeah. So outside of your natural sleep cycle, depending on your work schedule, Lou is saying you probably don't want to be napping and you don't want to be engaging in activities where you notice that those activities are making you disassociate.
If things get heavy, find something to make you laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Turn to humor instead.
Uh-huh.
Is that because it changes the vibrational frequency in the body? Yeah, it's not dead energy.
Right.
Laughter is not dead energy.
Uh-huh.
Whereas napping, alcoholic beverages, that kind of stuff can be dead energy.
Yeah. Makes
so
sense.
putting on a funny movie really isn't disassociating.
Or
It's
just
like
moving or dancing or going for a walk or working out,
But he's saying if it gets heavy, like finding that laughter. So I'm assuming so when you talk about like disassociating, let's say somebody's having a really bad day and they're really struggling mentally. You're saying if they put on like a funny movie or a stand up, that can help. Yes, because the laughter helps change it.
Yeah.
And of course, guys, take this all with a grain of salt. Like this is not, you make your own decisions about.
So someone's asking, should I move all my sharing to the new platforms I'm creating, or should I share on both? I'm worried about the disrupting karma now that I know about it. Well, I mean, it's someone's free will choice to watch your content. So
like, I don't apologize for anything I put on my channel. Right. Because this is my channel and it's Esoteric Atlanta. And, I get a lot of like Christian fundamentalists that come in and yell at me and it's like, well, it's Esoteric Atlanta. Like, what did you expect? You don't have to be here. Right. So that's not, you're on your channel. People, they're not being forced to watch your channel. Right. So I wouldn't worry about that. That's you doing you.
Right.
And the right people will come to your channel. And if someone doesn't like what they're seeing, they can just turn it off. There's billions of YouTube channels, right? So,
right. Yeah. So just because you're putting the information out doesn't mean you're infringing upon someone's free will. If you take them and force them to watch it, that's another thing.
Well, let me give you an example. I get this question a lot. Okay. So we know on my channel, when I've been going through the missing books of the Bible, like we had a big revelation that Jesus was actually never crucified, which makes a lot of sense to me. Because that's, the God of light doesn't do blood sacrifices, right? Like that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And people have asked me this, well, how do I tell my friends and family? And I'm like, you don't. Like, we can talk about it on my channel because that's the place that we're doing this research. We're open to it. But if someone's not open to it yet, if they're not ready to hear that, and they've been slow lied to by religion yet, that's not where they are, then you don't mention it. It's only when they're ready for that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So don't worry about what you put on your channel. That's your prerogative. People can leave or stay if they want. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dominic, I'm not sure what it is that you're preparing orders for with doctors. And so
can you give us more clarification?
Yeah, if there's more clarification there. Then someone's asking, is the question about my son's experience by Uluru a personal one? Yes.
So ask your son if you can ask the question.
Oh, right. Yeah. I didn't even think about it that way. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that. Yeah. What does Lou say about healing with photon sound beams?
Sound is sound.
So you say, but well, sound is sound.
Sound is sound.
Yeah.
He said, just like he said, light is light.
Right. Oh yeah. We get so fixated on the right frequency of
Sound
light.
is sound.
And,
if you enjoy it, and if it's making you feel better.
Yeah. Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
I think I do. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Let's see here. If I miss somebody, I apologize. Like if you see we've missed your question, just ask it again in either one of our chats. Well, I'm not intentionally missing questions. Oh, what is this is from the Midwest. She's asking what's actually going on in Greenland.
Can you give us any information?
He's just saying LOL.
Wait. But can we ask, is what they're telling us on the media, does it have anything to do with what's going on there? Okay.
I have a question about that.
Here.
Does that have to do with Agartha? Open.
Yeah.
Does it have to do with the North Pole?
Does it have to do with undergrounders? I have to think about that one.
Do you want to tell us, but you can't?
Okay. All right.
So something to do with the North Pole. I personally, because he said open with Agartha.
Yeah.
We know that Admiral Byrd said that there, from his diary, said there was an opening at the North Pole.
Okay, sorry. It's not. I don't think it's about undergrounders. Is it okay if I just question a little? Not question, but just talk about it for a second, Lou, or do you want to just? Okay. So it's about the other piece of other land that we're not aware of. They're not aware of us. Am I getting warm? LOL. I think I am. Yeah. So it's not about undergrounders. It's because we talked about before. We don't like to get into conspiratorial stuff. Really, we try to steer away from it. But at the same time, sort of an interesting subject about how there is a whole other civilization on this planet.
There's more land.
Of millions and millions of people that they don't know about us.
We don't know about them. We're learning, but we get called crazy.
Yeah, and so. And also we had talked about how they're running out of resources. And so I think they're in a desperate situation. Anyway, we don't need to keep going in on it because it really doesn't matter. But at the same time, it's
interesting because there's a desperate fight for Greenland. I just thought it was the North Pole because of Admiral Byrd's journals, which you guys, we've covered Agartha. If you want to go on my channel, we have got a whole deep dive into Agartha. I actually didn't believe in Agartha until I did a deep dive, and I was like, there are people living underneath us. So I was like, there's a land. After I did all my research. Do you have more questions? Let me see here.
What % of the Bible is true?
LOL, which one? Because there's been many renditions of the Bible.
Yeah. How about, could you just generalize how much? Like,
I think I know. Are you saying between King James and Geneva Bible? How much of King James is true?
10%.
Jesus.
LOL.
Says Jesus. Geneva Bible, they say they're copies of the Geneva Bible. There aren't. The real Geneva Bible is like hidden away, lock and key, no one can see. So how much of the Geneva Bible is true?
Oh, 70%. Wow.
70%. How much of the missing books of the Bible are true?
80%.
80%. So we're running with the real fictional.
Right.
Because the King James is what, like the NIV, all the different translations come from King James.
Yeah.
We're way off base.
Yeah.
Intentionally. Okay.
Astro travel. You don't want to astro travel. We can just go ahead. We don't, yeah. Lose saying no.
Danger.
Yep. Lizzie Land. Is that, am I right?
Well, I think once you leave the body, you might not come back.
Oh, right. Yeah. So.
And soul gets stuck.
Yeah. Like what I don't even know. What are people thinking the purpose is of astral traveling in the first place?
Oh, it's delusions. Oh, that makes sense. So they're playing on our delusions of wanting to be special.
Right. Oh, I can astral travel.
But if you leave your body,
Uh-huh.
something else can come into it.
Right.
And so the Lizzies are targeting certain people because of their DNA to actually leave their body. And he's saying, if that happens, you're stuck.
Yeah.
But the soul, can you explain that more? Because the soul is not the body. So if the soul gets bumped out of the body and something else comes in, the soul can't come back in. What do you mean stuck? Oh, yeah. Okay. More, it's karma because your body's your responsibility.
Right.
So you can't move on.
Wow.
Because the body you've been given is your responsibility to write it out till the end.
Like you stepped out.
And you can't move on to it. You have to you're just stuck in like a limbo.
And you could get out of that limbo eventually, right?
When the body dies.
Okay. Wow.
But then you probably have to come back to third again. Remember. Woo, almost lost it. Remember, being spiritual and third density is being in your fucking body.
Right. Yeah. Why is it people want to escape to the astral realm or the dream realm or whatever? Like it's crazy. I mean, shit, I almost lost my body just meditating.
Yeah, your whole spiritual Cindy, I
should say, let me clarify that. Not meditating. Disassociating. What people would call meditating, crossing your legs and sitting in silence, that's disassociation.
That's not what the ancients taught meditation was.
Right.
The ancients taught meditation was exercise. Yeah.
When I say meditation in that way, I should just say disassociation, aka seated, quote unquote, meditation. Yeah, that's how you can lose your body. So yeah,
do not disassociate, guys. Do not astral travel. Remember, as Cindy says, I love this. Spirit is what you always are. You're always a spirit, but you're being asked to human right now. You're being asked to to drop into your body, to experience the nervous system, to learn the lesson.
So I didn't even finish. They said the astral travel, I guess this person is offering paid classes at astral travel. So you could, right. Yeah.
Who's offering that?
An OP.
Yeah.
And the fight demons. The best way to fight demons is exercise. That's
your body
it's as simple
is the
as that.
living experience.
Right.
What is the root word of exorcism?
Exercise. Yeah.
Exercise.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And
it's that simple.
And Lewis taught us.
Keep it simple.
Right. And in the positive and the service to others realm, your daily baptism is the sweat that you excrete through intense exercise.
Yeah, you're baptizing yourself. The water. So in the tarot card deck, what is water? What is cups? Emotion.
Oh, right.
Emotion.
Yep.
Salt water of the ocean also does what? Heals. What are you made up of? Salt water.
Yep.
So when you exercise, you're releasing karma.
Right.
You're cleansing yourself from the outside in.
And you're literally fighting demons, and you're also polarizing more service to others when you exercise.
So we all
have exercise.
We all have a shadow side, right? We all have a darkness that pulls us into like jealousy, deceit, anger. If we work on that and we experience that through the friction of exercise, where those thoughts come up, we're presenting it to the light. The more we present our weak side to the light to make it stronger, the more we become hard. And we also know, like I'm a vegetarian, but like steaks, for example, if you eat a steak, do you want the cow to be fat or thin or muscular? Fat.
Yeah.
So for the Lizzies that feed off of us, the fitter you are, the least desirable you become for the Lizzies, the demons.
Right. Yeah.
Stay in your body.
Yeah. So so Dominic, I get it now what you're doing, and I mean, we could ask Lou, but I'm thinking that the doctor is asking you to make those tinctures, and then his patients are asking him for those, and so there's no infringement upon free will.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Lou said it's fine.
Oh, he's saying, Dominic, and I don't know the deal that you've worked out with the doctor, but Lou is saying make sure there's an energy exchange with this doctor. So if you're making these tinctures for the doctor to use on his patients, energy exchange that the doctor should be paying you.
Oh, yeah.
Or reimbursed. Maybe there's a bartering system going on, because remember, to martyr yourself just to give without taking anything in return to replenish your energy that's service to self.
Right.
So Lou is just saying, make sure that this is an equal exchange of energy. You're taking your time and your energy and your knowledge to create these tinctures. So just make sure that energy is being given back to you, because the patients are paying the doctor.
Right. Yeah.
So,
So keep making them. Don't drop that, because that could be a good moneymaker for you, and you're supporting others through that are asking for help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is the energy or frequency of Lake Gaston, New York? Is it a fake lake? I don't know. Lou, what's the energy open?
I think he needs more of a specific question.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Oh, I see that question for me too.
And now that we're on the subject of astral travel, I was just listening to this, going back and listening to this Laurinite stuff, doing some research for a next episode and talking about these prophetic dreams. And I wanted to go back over the fact that dreams.
It's just your mind.
Yeah, dreams are your
mind.
It's
funny because I've read her articles on her dreams, Todd, and it's all about how she's the Messiah.
Right. Yeah.
How these beings come and how she's. Laura is still a fundamentalist Christian.
Yeah.
She's just replaced Jesus with her.
Yeah.
And the apocalypse with the wave.
Right. Yeah.
That's it.
And then talk shit about Christianity and tries to act like that the narrative that she's spinning.
She serves herself.
Oh,
it's all selfish.
Yeah. Right. But to go back into that just really quick, the whole dream thing, there's no such thing as prophetic dreams. Am I correct? No, there's no prophetic dreams.
Right. When people do have a dream and then it comes true later on, what is that, Lou? Oh, okay. So when you have a dream that comes true later on, in your sleep state, your gut is signaling your subconscious mind. So you've already taken in the information.
Right.
That's what Lou said earlier. Like when you go to sleep, you're just replaying information you've already taken in. That's why we can't talk on phones or write in dreams.
Right. Yeah.
So when you have a prophetic dream, it's not the dream, it's you.
Yes, right. And it comes out within the dream, because the dream is helping to organize thoughts and experiences. And as it's putting it together, it's seeing the probabilities, moving things in certain directions. Is that basically what you're saying?
Sorry, I was reading the chat.
No, it's okay. No, I was sort of asking Lou as well. So
my hands, but I've got to hear it. What'd you say?
I was talking about how in our dream state, our mind it's organizing all our experiences and what it's taken in, and in the organization process in our dream, it starts to put things together.
Yeah. I mean, science has proven that the gut and the mind are connected. There's as many neurons in the gut as there are in the mind.
Yeah.
So there's a huge, and they think about Mulabunda where you're pulling up from the gut up.
Right.
So we have just as much of a thought process in our belly as we do in our mind.
Yeah.
And sometimes we ignore that, but the subconscious is hearing that. And so he's saying when you go to sleep at night, your gut already sussed this out, but your conscious mind is not receiving the information.
Right. So it's not the dream state that's doing it. It's that it's just, you could have done that in your natural walking state as
but
well.
your conscious mind wouldn't accept it. And so in the dream state, the gut then is able to come up and present the information that you've already you've subconsciously processed. That's fascinating.
It is. Yeah.
And Lou already told us, listen to your gut, not your forehead.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. The whole pineal gland.
Yeah. Listen to your gut, not your forehead.
Keep it calcified.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to.
Oh, you're welcome, Dominic.
Okay. Kate said, I have a personal question for Lou. I'm trying to figure out why I was chosen for certain situations in the religion I was harmed by. I think it had to do with the day I was born. Too personal. So he's saying it's open, it's too personal, but it has to do with your blood. So bloodline, blood type, who your parents were, your DNA.
Yeah.
I hope that helps, Kate. We can do that behind, not in public. I don't want to.
Yeah. Is it okay to unalive pets in our house like ants? Pests, not pets.
That was totally different.
Yeah.
Only if they're harming you.
Yeah.
I knew it. You get mad at me. I always take cockroaches outside.
Yeah.
You're like, smash, smash.
Well, they do bring germs and stuff.
So I remember, I think what he's saying too, like, is it okay, Lou, to get like an exterminator to put stuff down in your house to keep rodents and insects away? I remember.
It's interesting that Vincent Bridges went through this whole thing about the way to get pests out of your house. It's like the process of like, well, first thing you have to do is you have to take the food source away that they're coming in and move that somewhere else. Then they'll ever tempted to come in. And then anyway, it was just interesting how
I remember one time we had a bat problem growing up in our attic.
Oh, yeah.
There was bats that were living.
Yeah.
And I think my parents figured it out because of like their waste.
Yeah.
And so this guy came in.
And
my cousin used to call him the Batman because he'd put stilts on and go like way up, and he created this like contraption where the bats could go out but they couldn't come back in.
Oh yeah.
So they didn't hurt them, they just had to go, and he cleaned up all the waste in there. And we lived in the woods, so yeah.
Does William Donahue interpret the Bible he reads from in the correct form? Open.
Oh, he's just saying 10% of the Bible is fake, so it doesn't matter.
Only 10% is true.
It's true. Yeah. Sorry. 10%
It's a
is
big
true.
difference.
He said open, like 10% is true. Or so you're saying like nobody's going to really interpret it correct because it's not even real.
Right. Yeah.
Let it go. Let the Bible go.
Yeah.
It's about controlling you.
It's just part of it. It's part of the system.
It's part of the system.
It represents the system.
It's part of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
That's why the Freemasons have the exact same Bible.
Yeah.
So just he's like, let it go. Oh, I say this all the time.
What's that?
Maybe I got it from Lou. You don't need a book to know God.
Right.
You don't need a book. I used to say, like, my nieces and nephews, when they were still shitting their pants, would take their clothes off randomly in the middle of public.
Yeah.
They know God. Yeah. They didn't even know how to read, right?
Are seers being influenced or given visions by Lizzies?
Okay. He said those who have not had training but have the talent are being influenced by Blue Beam. The rest are OPs that think they're seers.
Right. Yeah. And that going back a little further, when we did a session with Lou was saying Lou is all the angels that you've heard about within our recorded history. Well, either Lou or the Lizzies. But anyway, the ones that are positive experiences that have a certain pattern to them, that show themselves as
Robbie's snoring, guys. So if you hear him snoring, he said, learn Blue Beam and you're good. Like Linda Dyer, for example. Yeah. So Linda Dyer, we did a show on her.
But I was just going to say, can I just finish that off? Yeah. That I was going to say that the service to others, quote unquote, angels, do not reveal themselves. They just don't. Lou says that they haven't revealed themselves in recorded history. In modern history. And so you could just say, if you have a quote unquote angel that exposes themselves to you, most likely it was a Lizzie. 99.9% chance it was a Lizzie. Lou it's not a flasher. Lou's not going to go around and say, "Hey, baby, look at my light."
He's saying, like, LOL, you don't know, our parties get pretty wild.
Okay, so maybe Lou is a flasher, but here in third density, they're not going to be flashing. Wow, that light's so bright. Whoops.
What? Oh, you saying we can't handle it, haha. Are you too much of a man for us? So like the Napoleon complex. He said Lizzie's have tiny dinglings. So they have to have like the Napoleon complex. They have to like show off.
Right,
they're tiny dinglings.
That's hilarious. That's how they make up for it.
It's like the Napoleon complex. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, to get back to the seers being influenced. Yeah. I mean, I was tricked by some Lizzies there for a while, for sure. You know.
But what he was saying because I think that's the whole Linda Dyer thing. Yeah. So Linda Dyer, paraphrasing, was saying like, you're gonna have these aliens are gonna be speaking to you in your head.
Right. Yeah.
That is Project Bluebeam.
Yeah.
No one should be speaking to you in your head without your consent.
Right. Lou's not going to show up as dialogue voices in your head.
No. It's
never been like that. So be skeptical to any voices in your head, and definitely don't think that it's a
project. And if you guys go to my Substack, Esoteric Atlanta, I have all of Sergei Monast stuff on there.
Information.
I don't put it on YT because YT would literally kick. I mean, I already live on Shadow Band Lane. YT would totally kick me off if I put it up. So you guys go to my Substack. It's free. You can just see the Sergei Monast stuff, where we go through all his paperwork, his findings before he was unalived.
Yeah.
So
cats. I wouldn't want cats in my house, but.
Kristen asked about 3 dogs in my hut, ended up severe stomach issues, something with Lou, did you hear that? Oh, Lou says to check your landscape, like if there's any like, basically, are they putting anything down in like public areas? Are neighbors putting down anything on their yard that the
Right.
dog
Spray. Oh, right.
spray?
Are people spraying their yards like insecticide?
Also check their diet. Oh, well, Catherine said that too. So Lou said to check your diet, and we learned this with Robbie. Okay, I'm gonna keep so. Guys, just FYI, I'll get back to it for those who are new. When one of us has to step away, somebody has to have their hand on the planchette, or we have to reopen it again to make sure nothing stepped in. Anyway, so Lou is saying that if your dog's nutrition is good, your dog won't lick random stuff. Catherine has said that before as well.
Right. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like if a dog is missing something in his nutrition, he's going to scavenge or she's going to scavenge for it outside.
Uh-huh.
And that's when you have the danger of the dog licking something that's poisonous. So we do, Catherine, my friend I film with, we're filming tomorrow actually. When we changed Robbie's diet to the natural, we don't do any kibble for him at all. It's a raw diet. He totally changed his, hey Bubby, it totally changed his life.
Yeah.
He's 9 years old now and he acts like a puppy still. And they become more confident. Like he's better on a leash because he's not intimidated, because he doesn't feel weak. So Lou is saying there's basically what I'm taking is Lou is saying if this is happening, there's a lot of things going on here that could have caused this.
Yeah.
So
and then it could be also looking around land. People could be putting down poison dog treats or something as well. So it could be that factor. No, they're not.
No one's doing that. He's saying it's more. Is it innocent?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So if your neighbors, I don't know what your neighborhood's like, but if you live under a homeowners association or you're close to your neighbors, maybe like ask them what they've been spraying down and just be more mindful about, but keep us posted because that sucks.
Oh, do like Sasquatch and Bigfoot eat deer? No. Are they mostly vegetarians? Do they protect the wildlife? Oh, it's Lizzie's eating it. Yeah. Uh-huh. So, yeah.
Why wouldn't you want why do you want cats in your house spiritually? I think you can have cats in your house spiritually.
Yeah.
I just think Todd doesn't like cats.
Yeah, I just don't like cats. But
yeah, you can have cats. I think that's just Todd's personal preference.
I like other people's cats. I just don't want a cat in my house.
He had a rescue cat named Niyama.
Uh-huh.
And Niyama lived a very, very, very long life, just not with Todd.
She fell in love with one of my best friends and went home with him and was happy as could be.
Yeah, she lived with Flournoy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, up until like she was 17.
No, I think she was like in her 20s.
No, 17 or 18, I think she was.
When she finally passed. Yeah. She was so happy with Flournoy. Yeah. So if in animals, I mean, we've already talked about that. You do have a karmic connection with animals.
Yeah.
Like the animals in your home are karmically, it's not coincidence.
Right.
And so if you rescue an animal like you rescued Niyama, that could have just been your role.
Right.
Is that you rescued her.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But her companion was Flournoy.
Right.
So and I've rescued many dogs from India who've gone on to live with other people. So anyway, let's see here.
Are art museums places that can help charge us spiritually?
Or art museums?
I would think so, yeah. Uh-huh.
All art. It's the most important part of human.
Is our ability to create. And it's a very service to others activity, creativity, because, the service to self side only steals the service to others creativity and perverts it. Am I correct in that?
Oh, modern art's bad. because it's not creative. They like paint a square on the wall and make you cry. Like it's because they're not creative.
Right.
But you look at like Van Gogh and you know all
those were all that
Rembrandts.
stuff was created by the Venetian wanderers, I think. Yeah.
Like in music, like it's a part. If he's saying that's why we're here, that's why we're in a body, is to have the nervous system and to have those human experiences.
Oh, the seer I'm talking about is Jenny Lee.
Oh, so he's saying, what does your gut say, not your head, not your logical head?
Yeah.
Are you saying that generally with a lot of seers? Because sometimes seers might say stuff that trigger people, but it doesn't mean it's a lie. So listen to your gut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you seer too. So who asked that question? You're a seer too. So don't give your power away.
Oh, Abram Hicks. What's your feeling about Abram Hicks? Yeah. I'll tell you my feelings about Abram Hicks.
Oh, it's stolen information.
Yeah.
I've never been a big Abram Hicks person myself either.
Yeah, I haven't either. Does Lou have a favorite artist or movie?
Oh yeah, he loves the Ika. They love the Ika song. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. They love that song.
And there were some movie suggestions that Lou had us watch. What was that one about the tree that?
That was because. Oh yeah. Don't tell me, Lou.
Lou said Lou
Tuck Everlasting.
Yeah, Tuck Everlasting. Lou was like, Lou inspired that, right?
Well, it's about Prakriti Purusha, the soul in nature, and that death is an absolute necessity. It's part of
say it again. What?
Tuck Everlasting.
Tuck Everlasting.
Tuck Everlasting. It was a book we read as kids in the United States. I remember it touched me. I think it prepared me for yoga, actually. But they made a movie about it a few years ago called Tuck Everlasting. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying that your gut is wait? What's fake? The Karen Reagan?
Oh, I like Karen. Are you talking about the seer? Good to know that. Are cats able to love you just as much as dogs? They are cats. Yeah, they are. That's not a question. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay. Megan also asked, are dogmen actually all bad? Like a lot of people try to make me believe.
No.
No.
So some dogmen are.
Oh, is that different from Bigfoot?
What was that?
They're part of the hybrid program.
Oh.
Secret military.
And they escaped from the labs, I guess, or they were let go.
Oh, some. I think they put them out when they need them to like patrol.
Oh, right. Oh, interesting.
But even hybrid beings still contain a consciousness with free will. Are they third density or second density?
Second.
So they're mostly animal.
There was hold on, there was a good one. Oh, yeah. So vortexes in Sedona, are they real? Okay, so I think maybe we could go over this information really quick. So there's no such thing as a natural vortex or portal on the earth.
We created them.
Is that correct, Lou?
Humans created them.
Yes. So whatever energy a space has, whether it's positive or negative, we created that through things that we've done.
Not we specifically, but like humanity.
Right.
Since the beginning of time.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Humanity since the beginning of not time. Since the beginning of third density cycle. So there could be places that are negatively charged because a lot of dark stuff has happened there. For instance, fake lakes.
Yeah, fake lakes.
Or satanic temples. And
if you walk into an area like when we're up in Appalachia, sometimes there are certain trails that my gut does. It's not the area that's giving that off. It's the imprinting of what's been done there over and over and over and over again.
So really quick, I just want to understand this, Lou. Are there such things as ley lines on the planet? are there such things as naturally occurring ley lines on a planet? Oh, well, I thought that we went over that, and that was not a thing. Okay.
No, portals aren't a thing. I think
Okay.
he's saying because the Earth is constructed of matter.
Right.
So there's
Yeah.
going to be plates and ley lines. Are you talking about like the plates? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
But as far as them being a portal,
Those would be created by
humans.
Right. Yes.
By humans.
So maybe there are some portals that were created through.
So Lewis said, if you go to Sedona, go for the beauty. Don't go for the portals. Because if you're going somewhere specifically for a portal, you're giving your power away. You're enslaving yourself.
Right.
You are the portal.
Uh-huh.
You can heal yourself anywhere in the world.
Right. You don't need some portal.
No. If you want to climb to the top of the rock and be there for the experience and for the beauty, not for it healing you.
That's a really
because
good point.
You are then selling your soul to something outside of yourself for salvation, and that is enslaving you.
Yeah.
It's soul smashing.
Right. Yes. Relying on anything outside of yourself.
Yeah.
Really.
Sedona's beautiful. I would go for the beauty of it. I'd never turn down a
Right.
trip, and it's probably restful because there's nothing around. But
Rather-
you are the one that's healing you.
Rather go to Sedona than astral travel.
Yeah.
And you're saying Abraham Hicks. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kimid 4244 is it bad to give art away for free, like giving away my energy? I've had art for sale to earn some income, but haven't had many sales. You can barter.
Planchette.
Aw. That makes you want to cry. I'm glad you answered this, Lou, because this, I think, will help a lot of people. So you need to have some sort of energy exchange, he's saying. And he said, don't you dare sell yourself short. So the person who asked that, Kim, Lou said, you are worth it. You are worth the time, the energy, and the respect. If you're creating art, someone is going to, maybe you want to, if you want to gift an art piece to someone who's going to appreciate it, okay.
Yeah.
But as far as your business, you need to get an energy exchange. You need to respect he's saying you're worthy of being respected for your talent. Everybody makes money. We all work to make money.
Yeah.
Right? This is what you do. And your art is helping people. And with that being said, there still needs to be an energy exchange because you're a living, breathing person too. You have to eat. You have to buy the paint supplies.
So people think that, I think sometimes in the New Age movement, people think that, someone that is spiritually inclined,
which is sacrifice themselves.
Right. Yeah. That just should be poor and doesn't deserve to make money. And no, we all deserve to be supported.
Yeah. I mean, when we go to India, we have to pay for our education.
Right. Yeah.
And I gladly pay for my education because I appreciate it.
Right. And I always respect the Pattabhi Joyce for keeping things separate.
Yeah.
The yoga and the payment, the business, which it was one at the same time because it was all honest and above board. But at the same time, when it was time to deal with business, it was time for business.
Yeah. We charge tuition at our shala, and you can't expect somebody to keep the lights on.
Right.
If you're taking energy from them, they're teaching you or doing art or doing whatever, they're giving.
Yeah.
And then to also not have any energy to go out and work, to keep the lights on, if people are expecting you to do anything for them for free, that is service to self.
And also, yeah.
Oh, it's demonic.
Yeah, because what? So when you're giving things away for free, and there's not an energy exchange of you getting something in return, Lizzie's going to take that and give it to one of those new age manifestors that
Mhm.
hadn't done shit.
Mhm.
And that's theft.
That's theft.
Yeah. So
That's
someone's gonna
destiny
someone's
Someone's
gonna
getting
get
that
it. That
energy,
free energy that you should have harvested, pulled in, is gonna be floating out there. Is this correct thinking, Lou?
Oh, but it's more about, yes, but it's more about self-worth.
Ah.
You are enough and deserve to be treated with respect for what you provide. So it's more about, with this case, Kim, it's more about you are enough. You are enough, and you need to be treated with respect. What you provide is incredible, and you've put your heart and your soul and your creativity into these art pieces, and you do it for people, and that respect should be returned to you with an energy exchange. I think that goes for a lot of people. Yes. Okay.
Oh, Garth, is that anything else what they're saying? Someone wants to know, will we meet the people that live in Agartha in our lifetime?
You're gonna give people nightmares, Lou. He said open. How do you know you haven't already?
Right. Wait, is Agartha is the?
It's the world underneath ours.
Oh, we meet Agarthians. I think the undergrounders all the time. You know what? We've had plenty.
They're
of
not pleasant.
No, I could. I've got a sixth sense. I could spot an undergrounder and a Garthian from a mile away.
They know now the people on other land don't know about us, but the undergrounders know about us.
Absolutely.
We're their target. Kate, she just asked, can anyone speak with Lou? What is the best way? Absolutely. Yeah, Todd and I do not own a Lou.
Right. No, Lou stresses all the time that you're welcome to talk to Lou anytime you would like, whether it be on the board, if you're, if you have that ability. Not everyone has that ability, and Lou has stressed this can be dangerous for some, but at the same time, Lou is always available. I'll tell you right now, even the subtlest of thoughts,
you just have to ask.
Lou can pick up on.
Yeah, Lou is saying ask, because they're service to others, so they're not going to interfere unless you ask them. And Lou even said one time, and correct me, Lou, that sometimes we ask for help and they can't step in.
Right.
Because it's part of our soul contract.
And also sometimes, and someone was asking, actually, I don't know where this question went, but asking about how, like when we're talking to Lou, a dialogue, and talking to Lou like in our heads or even out loud, and we're not on the board, how is it that we verify that it's Lou responding and not a Lizzie? Because you did
on the board?
No.
Oh, on the
people that don't channel like this. Like when we're talking,
did we already? I can't remember. Did we do this already?
We did. We did not. We never went. We never went over. We went over the confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Everything Lou says will align with service to others.
There we go. That's great. Yeah.
So it won't be anything that's selfish or Lou definitely does not blow smoke up the ego at all.
No. Right. And from my experience, I mean, I don't know if like you can converse with Lou, but I don't think that, for me, it feels more
subtle. It's more
very subtle. Yeah. It's not a conversation. Am I right in saying that it's not going to be a conversation?
You're not going to hear voices.
Right. Yeah. You're not going to hear voices. That's Lizzie.
If you hear an actual voice separate from your own, that's Lizzie.
So what I've learned over time, because I try to stay sometimes in contact with Lou outside of the board, And what I've learned is that you'll get this, and Bryce put it really clearly. It's like when you're driving and you feel, and you know the directions, and you feel like pulled to a certain way. You don't talk. You don't. You need to. You don't need to rationalize in your head why you need to take a right-hand turn. You get pulled that way because your gut.
That's actually a really good thing to bring up, because we had this conversation with Lou long before we brought Lou out publicly.
Yeah.
I think Lou was trying to help me gain confidence in being my seer abilities,
right?
Because I was completely like doubting myself,
right?
And Lou brought up the fact. So what's one of my secret talents that I'm really good at?
Directions.
I can get us. I won't even know where we are,
yeah,
and I can get us where we need to be. I've always been that way, and you and I've talked about it, because what are you terrible at?
Direction.
And we've talked about this because I tell you that I feel it in my body,
right?
Like, even if I'm somewhere I've never been before, and I'm in a completely town where I've got to go from point A to point B, and I've never been in this town before, I can feel it in my body.
And that's I think that's a seer ability.
That's what he said. That's a siddhi, and that's a seer ability. I did not connect the two.
Right. And so, and that's what I'm trying to get at here is that when you bring Lou into your life, and you're having conversations with Lou, and Lou's giving you messages or advice, or helping you direct, the narrative that you get in your head is what you want to move aside. It's the feeling.
You feel it in your body.
Exactly. You feel it in your body, in your gut. And so for me, I've been learning that I'll get this intuitive hit that feels like a message from Lou. Then I'll take it a little too far by then getting into the story in my head, when if I just strip it down and just feel the little nudge, that would serve me. That always will serve me better.
When Lou clarified that for me specifically, it all of a sudden everything clicked, because even my parents, when I was really little, my parents would joke that they never had to worry about me because I would find my way home. Like, even when I was really little, I showed signs of like being very good at directions.
So it was an interesting story about how the dark occultists will pick out kids
on the playground.
They'll pick out the kids that have the abilities on the playground, because they learn to watch the children, and the ones that understand and like have spatial awareness at a very young age and know where they are in the playground and directions of where to get things. Those are usually the ones that are the seers.
Yeah, and they're usually RH negative.
Right. Yeah.
And so we learned that on the playground, the not the teachers necessarily, but like the higher ups will watch the children to see how they mind their bodies in these public places. And so pay attention to that. So if you're working on your seer ability, like something simple, when you're driving or trying to get somewhere, listen to where your body is telling you to go. Don't listen to your head. Listen to where your body is telling you to go. Right. That's going to sharpen your seer abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my directional awareness is all screwed up because of the trauma that I've experienced.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I would laugh. I mean, we always laugh because I'm not a survivalist like Todd is. Todd could survive in the woods, but we would make a good team because he would also get lost in the woods.
Exactly.
He would be trying to get to Canada and he'd end up in like the Keys.
Right.
You know, like, so I can get us somewhere, but he's a survivalist, you know? So, let's see. Lou also said with other people too, like even like tarot cards or playing cards.
Right. That's
don't pay attention. Scrap all of the teachings and the different layouts. Like he said, scrap that. Fuck that. Like
complexity comes from the Lizzies.
Yeah, complexity comes from keep it simple, stupid. Find a tarot card deck or an oracle deck or playing cards even that you like. You like the pictures and use that. And Lou will talk to you subliminally through the pictures. It has nothing to do with the layout. It has nothing to do.
Right. You don't have to read all the books.
No.
It's your understanding of the cards that I think matter the most. And so getting a general understanding and using the cards enough for you to understand what the cards mean, even if it doesn't fit in perfectly
with the stereotypical like template of tarot cards.
Exactly. Because because the thing about Lou, and that's why I was talking about Lou being able to pick up subtle thoughts, is Lou sees all. You have no secrets. And so it goes, in turn, it goes with how you interpret certain types of divination. Lou's going to understand that. So Lou will speak to you on the level of your understanding. So that's
Kate, I just bought a tarot deck and I don't know how to use it. Yeah, you don't even know how to use it. Don't worry about the template. Let Lou just get familiar. So Lou said, get really familiar with the cards yourself. Don't worry about the book.
Maybe look at the general meaning.
if you want, but you can usually tell by the pictures on the cards what the general meaning is.
Right.
Like I have multiple like that. Oh yeah, I can't see it. There's a box over here. I have multiple tarot card decks, but I have like 2 decks that I really like and that are easy for me to read, where other decks that takes me a little bit longer. So find the deck that really speaks to you. Like go to the mystical shops, look at their decks, find the one that really calls out to you, and then get really comfortable with that, practice with it. Ask Lou a question, pull, pick, okay, say like I'll do, like I pull 9 cards. It's typically, I find that I do 3 rows of 9. That's what works for me. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't have any beginning, middle, and end. That's just what works for me. And so Lou always knows 9 cards. Now, if I need clarifying, I'll pull like 3 cards to clarify. So figure out what works for you. So if it's only 3 card spread, maybe start with a 1 card spread at first. And get really familiar with that language with Lou, and then it'll start to like get easier and easier.
Yeah, that's a really good exercise. RO 1318. Yeah, that's perfect.
What was it?
Said before they talk to Lou, they say they want to talk to the Lou the Lou's that are service to others and those that come for unconditional love for others. That's perfect.
Yeah. The
Lou does answer, fire, water, by design. Lou does that a lot. Answers people's questions before they
before they even ask. Lou's Lou the best.
I thought they were gonna say ta-da. Love you all. Yeah. This is always fun. I'm the same way with directions. Yeah. Good to hear that there are others. Yeah. I'm awful with directions.
It actually, I don't mean to make fun of you. Yeah. It actually really like stumped me for a long time.
Yeah.
Because I could not figure out. He's terrible. He's horrible with directions. When we first, like 10 years ago, when we first moved here, we pulled off the freeway on 14th Street, and you literally turned the opposite direction. I was like, "Where are you going?"
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm in buildings that have hallways and doors and stuff, if I leave the place and then go out to find the restroom, I can't even find my way back down the hallway. And that's due to trauma, isn't it, Lou? Yeah.
So I started, that's when I figured out we'd have these conversations. Like you don't feel it in your body. Like you don't feel like if we're out in Atlanta and we're going to go home, like when we're out anywhere in Atlanta and we're like, okay, let's go home. I immediately feel a pull as to where home is.
Yeah.
Like I can tell you north, it's that way because I feel it. Like I feel it going that way over Todd's shoulder.
If Moonshine says hi to Lou.
Aw. Hi, darling love. Is that a pet? Yeah. Lou loves pets. He loves. One time we were talking to Lou, but us, and then it just the planchette just stopped. It was so weird. Like we were sitting like this, and it was just stopped. And we were like, oh shit, like no goodbye, nothing.
Right.
And all of a sudden it started moving. Sorry, they were petting Robbie.
Getting Robbie comfortable. Robbie crashes. Yeah.
Yeah, your dogs are also in 4th entity as well because they don't have a veil. So your dogs see Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said my dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou loves animals. More than humans most days.
I can totally.
Agreed. Same, Lou. Same.
All right. We're sort of slowing down now. Any final questions? Oops.
You all are so much more than you think you are. You guys hear that? You're so much more than you think you are. Don't give your power away to anyone. Even Lou. You are loved totally and completely by Lou and by God. Your mistakes don't matter. You learn from them. And you came here to make mistakes, to Earth. So hold on, Lou. Lou's saying you are so much stronger. You're more than you think you are.
More than you think you are. Don't give your power away to anyone.
Even Lou.
Even Lou. Yeah.
He said you are loved totally and completely by Lou and God.
Yeah.
And your mistakes don't matter. You came here to make mistakes.
Right.
So don't let your mistakes mentally hold you back. In case you want to cry.
Yeah.
Aw. It's an honor and a pleasure serving you and loving you. So Lou just said it's an honor and a privilege, or yeah,
a pleasure
to serve you and to love you. Oh, Lou. Thank you for letting Lou love you and serve you.
Whoop.
Oh, you're gonna love this. And thank you, Todd, for getting the stick out of your ass so this could happen.
Oh, that was hilarious. So, the first when Lou first started to be able to spell words, like after they got familiar with the board, fairly familiar, they kept going, Todd, go open.
Yeah, go open. Kept saying go open.
Like basically, Todd, fucking relax.
Yeah. So he said, thank you, Todd, for getting the stick out of your ass so this could happen.
Well, thank you, Lou, for being understanding.
Lou here. Because Todd, go open. Oh. Oh, man.
Oh, that's great.
Well, that's service to others, right? It's humor.
Right. Yeah.
Todd. Oh, that's so funny, Lou. So he makes us cry and then he hits us with some humor.
Yeah.
So any other parting words, Lou? Well, you want people to do an exercise now?
Okay.
Yes, if they can.
Robbie.
Oh, for one of my shadow works?
Oops.
Everyone. Close you eyes. So if you can, everyone watching right now, if you want to do a little exercise,
Unless you're driving.
Unless you're driving.
Close your
I
eyes.
don't think your directional spidey senses are that good. So
Yeah.
close the eyes. Close your eyes. Liz wants you to sit and close your eyes for a second. And breathe. So this is from one of my shadow works, he said. Oh, I know which one. Okay. So everyone close your eyes for a second. So close your eyes. Just take an inhale and an exhale. Just breathing for a moment. And as you're sitting here with your eyes closed, feel everything around you. Feel every sensation on your skin. See if you can feel your clothes touching your skin. See if you can feel your stomach. If you're hungry or not hungry. See if you can notice any feelings of sensations of sorrow or joy or humor. It's not wrong. If you need to laugh, laugh. And then while you're doing that, recognize the watcher inside of you that's just observing. He's saying that's your magic. So you came here to be in this body, to feel these feelings, don't ignore them, to enjoy your body, to watch the experience. Enjoy being a human, Lou says. Don't rush. Take your time. Enjoy the feeling of life. Enjoy the journey. And embrace it. Nothing is a mistake. You are not a mistake. You are splendid. Bloating and all. You are splendid. Gas and all. You are more beautiful to Blue than you will ever know. Yeah. Goodbye.
Thanks, Lou.
Thanks, Lou. All right, you guys.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm sorry if we missed any questions. We're trying to keep up. We're not trying to ignore anybody.
And I'll go through and screenshot some of the questions that we missed, and then we'll just tag those on to the next time. I try to never skip anyone's question.
No, yeah, because we're not gatekeepers.
And if I do miss someone's question, just re-comment. You know, if I missed it in a previous video, then just re-comment in this video. If I missed it, it's just because I overlooked it.
Yeah.
And I go back through and try to make sure that I keep up with everything. But anyway, sometimes mistakes happen.
We don't intentionally skip questions. Sometimes it's hard because the chat's moving, but we're trying to keep our place. So if we missed your question, it was not intentional at all. So Todd will go and get it. And we're going to be and usually what we do is the next live, like we did today, we start with the questions we missed to make sure we get everybody's question.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to be doing members only at 10 a.m. Saturday, my channel for the I Ching, and then 2 p.m. Todd's channel for private Lu questions. But we'll schedule some more live Lus for the general public as well.
Yeah, most of our channelings with Lu is going to be live, going to be public.
Yeah,
public, not members only. So,
do you want to? Speaking of art, do you want to talk about the board for a second?
No, I'll get around to that. But eventually, so this is like my prototype board. I make made this board myself, and I'm in the process of eventually selling these boards, and they're going to be fairly expensive because they take me
lots. He's an artist. These
boards take me a lot of time. Like this board, my first one actually, because it's all hand painted, and it's on gessoed board. And they're like archival, really high quality. All these are like handmade pigment paints. Anyway, I'm gonna be selling these eventually. So if you're interested in
but if that's too, I just want to put that out there. And we said anybody who buys a board, we'll do a session with Lu on the board first before we send it to them
send it off
publicly.
Yeah. So but you're not guaranteed that you're going to be able to pick up Lu on my boards, but
we'll do it for you to get you a one blessing of Lu. And but if his art's too expensive, we started off, guys, with like a toy.
Yeah, like a cheap board. It was
like a cheap board. Yeah.
Yeah, the talking circle spirit board or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, we bought.
This is the planchette.
This is the planchette that we got. You can buy them off of eBay and Amazon. They're like the original board that we used. It's like $40 for the board, and all that's left of it. We tore that board with like
torn apart. Yeah. and Lu didn't care. Like we were saying, one of our friends who does divination, he uses toys to do it. So you can use whatever you want.
I mean, I think I could. I was actually thinking I probably could move this board and write letters on just a piece of wood, scratch letters in. If we were desperate and we were at the board, we needed to talk to Lu.
Yeah.
I could probably take a piece of paper and write letters on it and just get like, a saucer or something, and we'll be able to talk to Lu. So you don't need a fancy board.
Yeah.
But anyway, those who.
But Todd he went to art school. Like he's an artist by trade.
Right.
So we have someone from New Zealand in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Hey, New Zealand.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can use whatever you want, guys. I also one thing that we forgot to mention: if you're doing board work with somebody else, super important. The person who's the main channel. So I'm the main channel.
Yeah.
I watch the board. We've learned that you have to sit in the same direction every time.
Right. So if I were to put it down and it would be turned the opposite direction, Lu would get on. He would immediately.
He'd have to like look for things more.
And they would usually say board reverse.
Board reverse. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we would have to turn around. So Bryce gets used because Lu is seeing through Bryce's eyes, and and sometimes you'll see my hand will slip off the planchette because Bryce it's moving through Bryce. I mean, it does take. 2 people.
I won't do it by myself.
Yeah,
I refuse to do it by myself.
It's better with 2 people. I mean, Bryce could probably do it alone, but anyway, it's a lot more powerful if we both have it. So board the same direction. And if you do pick up Lu and you start channeling, at first it's going to be really slow.
Yeah.
And it's going to it's going to be almost like a pendulum where, when we first started talking to Lu, it was mostly like yes and no. And then the board we had words as well. And it would maybe go to words. And it took a while to get to where.
I think it was more me.
Right.
So we would start doing we'd say spell cat. And so the pendulum would go like C-A-T. We work with words.
Right, yeah.
And that was
so
more
we did a little
me
exercise.
Getting used to it. And now I've learned, now that I've gotten into the rhythm. So Lu will make like a figure 8 as he's looking for words. He does misspell sometimes, but as long as I know, and you'll see if he doesn't complete the word and I know what it is, he'll say yes if I've got it right, which helps him because that's another thing too.
Yeah.
If you're working with service to self entities, demonic entities, it's going to exhaust you.
Yeah, because
they're taking your energy to do it. But when I work with Lu, we're fine. Because Lu's using Lu's own energy. That's why sometimes he ends, I think, at certain times because Lu's losing that energy. And so if I can hit the word before he can finish, he'll just go yes and then go to the next word.
And so it's allowing Lu to conserve their energy.
Yeah.
Because as long as you're in the illusion, which first density, second density, third density, fourth, it's all you're within the illusion. There's no such thing as unlimited abundance within the illusion.
No.
So even though Lu lives beyond the veil and is in the next rung up in spiritual evolution, they still have to conserve their energy
Mhm.
because they don't have
They still
unlimited
breath.
energy.
They
That's
still
a
have to-
new age thing
yeah.
to say that energy is infinite. Yeah,
still
with the creator, yes.
They have dinner parties all the time, they tell us, and apparently we're their entertainment.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so they're not as far removed from us as you might think.
They have sorrow, they have grief, they have everything. It's
These
just
life, death, everything.
Yeah,
So
it's just a different realm of
it's just it's almost like third density without the veil, with
lighter
more,
bodies.
with more light in
and
your
poor
body.
Lizzie's got tiny dinglings, so
They make up for it with their
Showing
light.
up, yes.
Okay,
So-
all right. So until next time, thanks for joining us, and remember those that are members. This Saturday, 2
on his channel, 10 on mine.
Yeah, and that's
Eastern time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. So
So,
until then, or until next time.
all right, you guys. See y'all
Thanks.
soon. Bye, everybody. You have to hit that.